Good morning and welcome to my channel again. I am a priestess, as you all know. And I know some of you probably asking question, how this priestess doesn't post a lot of video. Most time when I post my video, it'll based on spirit ask me when to say something. And I don't give a whole lot of details because some things what not sharing on social media. The spiritual realm is not about giving out every information. The basic, yes, because a lot of us need the basic to able to move on to the next level of our spirituality. So, in the second part of this video, as I speak about coming through the birth canal as through a woman and learning who you are and why you're here and why we come here with something and we live with something. Yes, we do come here with something because I would tell you in Maladoma Some's book, he as a great shaman, he also mentioned that his grandfather knew that he was a second coming here. At that time because he died in a war and he come back and he came back to finish up what he was doing here. And if you buy his book, you can also, and I'm not advertising his book, I'm just letting you know that if you want to learn more about self and the basic of spirituality, you can buy his book and you can read this and he can tell you a whole lot of about yourself and the basic of spirituality. Again, his name is Maladoma Some for those who really want the book. Once you are here, the first step of learning it should be through your grandparents because your grandparents know more than your parents. And that is African teaching, and that is a fact. Your grandparents know more than your parents. You want to listen to your grandparents. You want to do as your grandparents say. You want to live with your grandparents for a while. I had that way in my life. I had a lot of my grandparents teaching. My grandmother, because I didn't have my grandfather all around because they have long gone. You would learn from your grandmother. You would learn a lot of things. Then you will go back to your parents. Your parents will teach you. Your uncle will teach you. Your aunts will teach you. Your community will teach you. And you have that amount of teaching in growing up in your community and outside the community. You would understand better. You would know who you are. They would give you the reading. They would tell you what you're supposed to be doing in this life. You're going to nurture yourself into that. They're going to help nurture you into that. You're going to do a whole lot of rituals because it requires all of that to help bring you into the space that you need to be. Once you get to a level that the spirit feel that it is okay to open eyes to see the spiritual realm, or maybe you could hear or you feel. It's a lot of different ways that our gift comes with us. Some people have all the gifts at once. Some people have partial gifts. Some people have certain amount of gift, name it. It's there. It's a gift that you would want to use for the better. And once you start practicing as a spiritual person, I always urge people to stay on the white side, the light. You want to stay in the light. You have to learn both sides of spirituality, positive and negative. Once you learn that and you master it, then you want to keep doing as good as possible. You want to adhere to the spiritual realm. Everything that you do, you're supposed to consult the spiritual realm because they are the answers to all questions asked, and all results come from the spiritual realm. Whether it is positive or negative, it comes from the spiritual realm. So always ask your higher self, always ask your spiritual crew, always ask your spiritual crew in the physical. You will get better clarity in order to move on to a better person in the physical. So I said in the next life, if you have to come back here, you will go into a higher level. Learn well, do well, and stay well. Giving thanks always. Ashe. And more power to Mother Africa.